Hello everyone, once again, welcome to Escape the Maze, part 3 of the journey that we're going on together. Davey's still feeling a little bit under the weather, so I'm going to fly solo on a couple of videos just to get something out to you again. So hello, nice to be here with you. I hope you trust that you're doing okay, or the best that you can, putting one foot in front of the other. If anyone's feeling down out there or a little bit isolated or on their own, or misunderstood in any way, just watch them thoughts at the moment. They are getting bigger. They're coming in. Just be aware of what they're trying to do to you. You know, that worthlessness and all of this stuff where that tries to get you on your own, tells you things, knows your insecurities, will latch on to them and create something bigger in your head with them. Just watch them thoughts, have a bit of a battle with them thoughts if you can. I've been through it myself very much. Put me in dark places a lot of the times, and for me, how I got myself out with it is that I forced myself to contact people. I forced myself, because when it isolates you, you always feel like you're a little bit of a burden to people. They don't want to go. They've got enough on their own plates. They've got enough in their own lives to deal with. They don't want to hear you keep going on about this stuff. But it's really important that you do get out there to trusted people that you can be vulnerable with, that you can tell them how you feel and do it, you know, and try and gather a little bit of them understanding you, and be honest about how you feel, and don't skirt around the issue. One of the major problems is when people are feeling down, it's almost like everyone else expecting just to carry on normally, and we know that you can't sometimes. So just fight the thoughts in your head. You are worth it. You are very much worth it, like we said on the introduction. Don't let these thoughts get into them insecurities, like we say, and explode them up into you, and get you on the path, a dark corridor of thinking some silly thoughts and going further than that, you know. So you're worth it, and this channel will always be telling you you're worth it, because you are worth it. That's just for you to feel that yourself and get through what you need to get through. But there's people out there, and there's people around you what do love you. You are needed here, and you're very, very much part of everything that goes on. Don't allow yourself to feel that worthlessness. All right, so just have a bit of a battle with yourself. I just want to put that on in front of this video. I think it's really important at the moment just to get that message out to people, and you're loved, and not everything's caving in, and not everything's dark and bleak. Like them thoughts will lead you to think about yourself. So fight it and have a battle with it, and stick around, because you're worth it. All right, so and that's much love from me to you out there, because I know exactly what you're going through. I've been through it myself. So moments to moments, and just get moment to moment, go from one moment to another. All right, so just get there. Try and get a bit of happiness in your life. Have a laugh. Try and get. I know it's hard work. I know it is, but the first way to do it is just to start functioning, just start getting in contact with people. So so I hope you're all right. I trust you're all right. I just want to get that through. So today, the video, what we're going to be putting out there is quite a big video. What I'm going to have to do, like the last one, what we said, you know, everything is quite big on this journey. So we're going to have to break this one down. I've got a real funny feeling that this is going to tickle major belief systems, what I'm going to get into here. So be it. This is my opinion on things, like we stated in the last videos. You know, it's just my theory on stuff, what I've gathered over the years of what I've been doing through the research I've done, and all of this is just my theory. But then again, the theory of evolution is taught as fact in school, so you know, take what you will out of what I say. Like I'll always say, take the best, leave the rest maybe. But so what's the journey today? What we're going on to? The journey is what I want to talk about was gates in Gatekeepers. This is going to be a real big breakdown. Going to be a few videos on this, I should imagine, because that's very hard to explain. That really is difficult to explain. A lot of people out there would have got this. For the new ones coming across, I'm just going to try and explain gates and gatekeepers, and then later on bridging them gates through what we're talking about. So I'm going to get the pen out again. I trust it's going to be less squeaky this time. I've had a few people sort of get in contact with me, please, you know, with a pen, because their teeth feel like that's falling out or something like that. So less pressure, I've noticed, you know, the stress of the arms. So the more that I do this, more relaxed I become in front of the camera, in front of you people, the less I'm trying to grind the pen into the board. So less squeakiness for us all to deal with. So that's one upgrade from the last video. So thank you for that. So let's get on to it. Let's get into it. So gates and gatekeepers. First of all, we're going to get into gatekeepers. What are gatekeepers? Gatekeepers are everywhere. They're all of us. All of us are gatekeepers. All of us. A belief is a gatekeeper, right? A belief is a spiritual concrete what's been set around your ankles. If you believe something, a story, what someone's told you, then you become a gatekeeper, right? Because what happens is that you'll get to a level of consciousness or a story, what someone else has told you. You'll believe that story, and you've got to find out why you believe that story, because authoritative figures come into that, what's been programmed into you all your life. So the authoritative figures from early age program you with these belief systems, and then you believe these belief systems, and then you carry that forward in your life, and therefore you become a gatekeeper. All right. Everything's intricate in this, so just bear with me, because this is going to get really deep really quickly. But I'm going to try and go shallow on it sometimes and up and down, but that's going to go deep. We can't do anything about that, right? But I trust that you're going to come with me on this. So this is just another part of the message for my journey going back. But we need to do this. So gatekeepers, gatekeepers. Less squeaky, yeah? All right, keepers, gatekeepers. So the gatekeeper, what I've just now tried to explain like quickly, is something or someone stopping you from furthering your journey. Their main function is to keep you locked into a certain consciousness, a contained consciousness. They don't want you to go beyond the belief system, because if you go beyond the belief system, you'll break out of the gate what they are trying to hold you in. All right, so the main function of a gatekeeper, wittingly or unwittingly, is to lock you into a container of reality, a shrunken container of reality, right? So this is the gatekeeper's main function, is to do this. So I'm going to explain it a little bit more, and I'm going to just, where's my cloth? I'm just going to, gatekeepers, so I'm just going to draw what I'm trying to say here. And so let's have a look at this box, right, like this, right. This, whoops, right. This is the box of reality that we all live in, right? It's the box of reality. So I'm just going to explain what it is. You're in this box, right? You were born to, you weren't born to be in this box, but this is where you've arrived. On the last video, this is the world, all right? So you're in the box, you're in this container. All your programming, indoctrination, what have I got written down here? Education is all in this box, right? All of it is in this box where you live. This is the reality that you see before you. It's a reality that's been manifested, what we have manifested unwittingly upon ourselves, right? Our whole reality has been set up, and how it's been set up is set up very simply, but very complicated. But if I break this down for you, and you see what I mean, right? Our reality, B, C, D, E, F, G. Right, I've got to do, oh God, where am I? H, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, right? We should all be familiar with this. This is our language, what we languish in. This is our language. This is one of the major gatekeepers. This is the gatekeeper in our heads. Our whole reality has been formed with this, along with, right, we'll wipe that off. A, B, C, D, the alphabet has all, and you have 10 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? You have the numbers, and then you have a mixture of symbols, right? Mixture of symbols. And that is your total reality, what's been given to you, so that you can form the pictures out of that. All your emotions, everything, your language is all just on that, right? So if you look at that, and if I hold this up to you like this, right? That is probably the basics of 16,000 hours of schooling for you to learn the system. So, and what they want you to learn in the system. So, everything's been described to you, right? So on the basis of all the letters, the numbers and the symbols, everything has been described to you from birth. So if everything's been described to you from birth, you've become the description. You've allowed yourself to become described, right? Through this formation of reality. The ABCs, the 1, 2, 3s and the mixtures of symbols. That gives you everything about your worldview in that container, right? Everything comes from that code, from that ABC, 1, 2, 3, and then mixtures of symbols. Everything comes from that inside of your head, right? So, if you look at you in that box, you're born, so you have language in here being pumped in. Language. I'm just going to get this up here because it's just going to be easier for me to do this like this. So you've got your language going on. All right, language. You've got your stories. All the stories in here, what we talked about. You've got your past. Right, your memories. This is going to take a little while, but I have to do this because this is, I'm showing you how we're going to break out of this. Your education, right, which is programming, right, indoctrination, indoctrination, right, indoctrination. Gives you your worldview. Your religions are in this box. Religions. Your laws are in this box. Right, let's just give that a rub around. Laws, all this. Right, we're going to do this, but like I keep saying, this has just got to be very, very quickly done. But then we're going to go back and break it. Right, so, right, what we're up to Laws. Oh, people. The people that you love. Are in this box, right? Family, all your family are in this box. Oh, come on, Turkey. Family are in this box. Friends are all in here. Friends are in here. Countries, right? Countries are in this box. Borders. Borders are in this box. The world. The world's in here, this box. In turn, the world's in this box, but also, which is going to tiggle a little bit here, is the universe is in here as well. The universe, right? The universe is in there as well. All your wars are in there. All your politics. Politics are in there. All your distractions in there. All your destruction. All your money is in there. All your separation is in there. All your illness is in there. And lack of everything is in this box. Everything at the moment you can really sort of imagine is in this box, right? This container of reality, what's been set up for you to live in, right? Everything is in there, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to break this down and show the gates and what happens. So you are in that box. You've been trained to be in there. You've been trained every day to live your life in that reality of that level of consciousness. That box, right? Now, we're going to get funky on this. It's going to get really funky because that box, we're going to call that something later, but I'm not going to do it right now. This is a few videos. This is a few videos ahead. Sorry, I've got to keep an eye on that. So a few videos ahead. Right, so you're in that level of consciousness, all right? That box, what's been constructed for you to live in so you don't break out of it. And all of that box contains very, very clever ways and forms to keep you from escaping that box. Right, they're everywhere. Gatekeepers, right? Everything has been set up to keep you in there. You can't escape that box, right? But you all know you're in one, right? Because that's what you say when, you know, I want to get out of my box. We all know we're in one. We all know that we've been shrunken, but we're not going to get a way out of it. You know, we're not going to find a way out of it. So the gatekeepers are in there. Their major job is to keep you in that level of consciousness, to keep you in that level of manifested reality, what you see before you. You can't get out of that box. Everyone that you talk to, everyone, if they haven't jumped out of this level of consciousness, are all in that level of consciousness. All the distractions are in there. Distractions, all the tricks are in there. Everything's in there to keep you distracted from the real questions that you're going to be asking. The level of questions, the actual word question, question. Actually, if you break that down like you have to, all the English language just translates as quest. On. That's the quest I'm on, right? In here, if you want to find out who plays for your team up front this season, that's the quest you're on. So that's the level of quest you're on. So you're going to go out and seek the answer to that quest, right? Because that's the level you're on. That's the question where you're at, right? Everything in here is designed to keep your quests down, to keep you down within that structure of that quest. You didn't want you asking the big questions about this. That's why you're